MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibes.
Daddy Peso, that's the team we're gonna choose.
Better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
There he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute it.
Fields this at the 19. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Now we're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It was the All-Pro who hauled him down, Trey Hendrickson.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Flacco. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
At the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, Warren. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and 4 coming up now.
30, 18.
Rodgers from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Brooks now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw it. He finds Fant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Flacco. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Catch made by Austin. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Warren here from the gun. There's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
To throw, Rodgers. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. On comes Josh McCarty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. Hits him on the in route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Bengal 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on first down. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Brown. Oh, he lost the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
On first down, they'll run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds the in route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Brown on the inside give. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Gain of 7. 1st down, Bengals.
The 1st down carry for Brown. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, Warren. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go.
Working from the pistol, Flacco. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Cincinnati.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Working now from the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Warren running between the tackles. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Warren once more. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will add to their score.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rodgers off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Geno Stone on the stop.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense. Working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready? Here's the backup. First throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing on 3rd, DeVito. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Right, here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's DeVito on 1st and 10. That is conked, and it's Higgins again. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Yellow, 22.
Operating from the gun, DeVito. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Red, yellow. Set.
Throw here, third down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Black down.
Here we go with Brown. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Dax Hill up for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rodgers from the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Ready, play.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready, right, ready.
From the shotgun, here's DeVito. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun on third down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards. And the Steelers first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. Escapes the defender. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Counterplay here, Warren. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, this is new. Haven't seen this before. They are punting on second down. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set, punt.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go. Here.
Second down pass play coming. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
53.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on, set. Punt, punt.
He's going to throw this one. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Set, punt. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with Warren. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Warren. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Caught near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
13 yards.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
2-point attempts forthcoming. DeVito getting the offense set.
Let's
The
go.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and just 2 to go. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
319.
They draw it up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.